Now, what is going on, guys? Welcome to my first video. Now, today my first video is going to be about a story time. You can tell by the game title, but this is going back to when I was in kindergarten, a long time ago. And when I was in kindergarten, I was very small and very weak, and I was just a little annoying, whatever you want to call me, really. But so on. From my lifetime from then, just things have gotten better. But this is my new YouTube channel. I've gone through lots of YouTube channels, but I feel like this one's going to be one of the YouTube channels I'm going to stick with. So let's go ahead and get in the story. So in kindergarten, I got in a lot of fights, but I always lost them. Like, I was never there, and I've never got suspended, but this time I got suspended. So I'm going to put, yeah, now I can already figure out the title. But I was on the bus, and this has happened to a lot of people. This kid would hit a lot of people, make them just do stuff that they don't really want to, and hit them, talk about stuff, and he would make people feel hurt. And let me just say this, I also made the kid get held back. I was being a jerk, yeah. So, yeah. And he would just hit me, my friends, and a lot of other people. But one day, he hit me. I really didn't even care. I was like, I'm not even going to do this again. And he hit my friend really hard. And he made him cry. And I just was like, really, dude? Really? And I looked at my friend. I was like, make sure it was okay. And then later in the afternoon, I went to talk with him. I said, I'm gonna think about doing something to him. Like, we used to just hang out, riding bikes and stuff, hang out at his house, playing Xbox, whatever. But I talked to him. I was like, I'm gonna do something about this. And he's like, yeah, you should, dude. Why didn't you do something while I was on the bus? I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. I just couldn't come to myself. Now, get this. I was really small, kindergarten. Keep that in mind. And I was savage. I wish I was still that savage when I was back in kindergarten. Just because, you know, in kindergarten I think everyone's savage pretty much, but, you know, that's good. So, then here comes the next day. And the next day he didn't really hit anybody, so I didn't really have an excuse to hit him, so I left alone. And he seemed pretty, like, upset this day, but I didn't really want to ask him because, you know, he's a jerk. But, the next day comes, he's hitting people in the back, hanging out with his 5th grader friends, and he comes up front because the bus driver asked him to come up front. And he said, I'm going to tell your parents. And that kid's like, okay. And he just starts hitting me and my friends again, like, really hard. Like, he hit me in the stomach really hard. And then I saw him hit my friend again. I stood up. I'm just going to say this, I bit my fingernails in kindergarten. I think everyone did. But I bit the middle of my fingernail to where it was, like, really sharp. And I forgot to finish, you know what I mean? But I went over there, and I pinched him. And I pinched his nipple. I wasn't thinking about, like, pinching his nipple. I was thinking of just pinching his skin really hard. But I didn't want to hit him because, you know, I was going to hurt me more than it hurt him. But I pinched him so hard it made him bleed. And I remember him crying like a little baby. And I got the greatest feeling. I was like, yes. And my friend's like, thank you, bro. Thank you so much. And the bus driver stops the bus because he's, like, screaming in pain. She's like, what just happened? And I'm like, I was defending myself. And she's like, okay, I'm reporting this back to the school tomorrow. And I'm in class tomorrow, not worrying about a thing. And while I'm just sitting in class, I get called up. And I'm like, and I forgot all about this. I was like, what could go wrong? And I didn't tell my dad about what happened. I was like, what could go wrong? What could go wrong? And he was in the front office. And he was sitting there crying with his mom up there. And the principal, she looks at me. And I've had problems with the principal basically kindergarten all the way 2nd grade. And she hated me. Like, she's like, Lawson, and she knew I lied a lot of times. She's like, Lawson, And yeah, by the way, my name is Lawson. Who gives a crap? But she's like, alright, Lawson, did he hit you? And let's just call this kid, let's see, what could I call this kid? Joey. Like, did Joey hit you? I'm like, yes, Joey hit basically a lot of people on the bus. He hit me, my friend, made my friend cry. I didn't want to stand up for him just because, but he hit a lot of people in the back, a lot of people, like, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, kindergarten, anything from there. And he made a lot of people cry. I don't know why you guys aren't doing anything about it, and I shouldn't have said that. Just keep that in mind. And she's like, okay, are you defending yourself? I was like, yes. And I remember him having a blood stain on his shirt. It was kind of funny. Yeah, I'm a jerk. Okay, leave me alone. But when I did this, I remember my friends looked up to me. Like, they're like, bro, like, you're amazing. And, like, she just wanted to stick with me for about 2 weeks. And the school year ended. And I'm glad I was close to school. No, it was actually 2 months. Okay, but yeah, I got suspended for 3 days because that's that. Like, if you hit somebody, then yeah, they basically get that. Yeah, so I got suspended 3 days. I come back, and my teacher's like, okay, sit back down in class, and I was just being annoying. And then I pinched this bald kid in the head, and my teacher was out, so it was a substitute teacher, and she's like, okay, front office now. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Takes me to the front office, and the principal just looks at me and is like, Lawson, what'd you do this time? And at that time, I was like, yeah, I'm that kid, I guess. I'm like, I pinched this kid on the head. He's like, why? I was like, I don't know, I just got bored. Yes, I was a jerk, guys, okay. Why am I saying guys? I'm probably gonna have no subscribers, no views after this, but yeah. But, yeah, I hit him. Well, I didn't hit him, I pinched him. And she really got really mad. Like, the principal got really mad at me at that time. Like, she went full on out. I don't know what happened to her the day before, but she just went on full on mad. Like, she started, like, screaming at me. Like, she was spitting on my face from her seat. Like, she was standing up and looking at me, like, just saying, like, you'll never do that again. Okay, you understand me? Like, spitting on my face. I was like, okay. And she said, and like, she just looks at me and goes, go back to class. In this really angry tone. Like, she was like, I was like, you the devil. I just want to say, you the devil. And, like, walk out. But, yeah, that's that. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.